So here we have a 4.8-inch AMOLED display. That's a 720p display with a pixel density of 306 pixels per inch. On top we've got the sensors, the earpiece, and a 5 megapixel front-facing camera. You've got three familiar capacitive buttons at the bottom: the menu, home, and back. To the left, you've got the volume rockers and the power button. This might take a little bit of getting used to, given the power button to wake the device is on the left side. On the right, you've got your micro SIM card slot and your micro USB port. To the top, you've got the 3.5mm headphone jack. At the bottom, there's nothing. The back, you have the Gionee branding, a speaker, a secondary noise cancelling microphone, the 8 megapixel rear facing camera, and a single LED flash. Overall, the phone feels really slim. It's just 6.85 millimeters thick. It's also very light at just 134 grams. Though there are multiple sites reporting that the eLife E5 has Gorilla Glass on top or even Dragon Trail Glass on top, it hasn't been confirmed and you cannot find that on Gionee's own webpage. However, they do include a couple of screen protectors and also a case. We have reached out to Gionee about this, and when we get official confirmation, we'll annotate it onto the video as well as update the description. Overall, the eLife E5 feels well built, and I like the fact that Gionee's decided to go with their original design instead of trying to make a phone that looks like an iPhone or a Galaxy. Let's talk a little bit about what's under the hood. The eLife E5 is powered by the MediaTek 6589 turbo chipset. This contains 4 Cortex-A7 cores clocked at 1.5 GHz each, coupled with a PowerVR Series 5 XT GPU and 1 GB of RAM. The internal storage is 16 gigs, and on the downside, it cannot be expanded with microSD cards. Overall, the performance is pretty decent, and the eLife E5 felt pretty smooth and stable to use. Gaming performance is pretty decent. Most intensive games were playable with very little lag. If you need more information on the gaming performance, we've got a separate video on a gaming test. I'll leave a link to that in the description as well as annotate it to the end of the video, so feel free to check that out. All of this is powered by a 2000 mAh non-user removable battery. Under our looping video playback test, the eLife E5 performed quite admirably, playing looping video for close to 8 hours before finally running out of juice. With moderate usage, getting through a full day on a single charge shouldn't be an issue. Let's talk a little bit about the display. The eLife E5 houses a 4.8-inch 720p AMOLED display, giving it a pixel density of 306 pixels per inch. An AMOLED display means the blacks are really deep, but on the other hand, the colors do tend to look a little oversaturated at times. The viewing angles are really great, and with AMOLED displays not being the brightest, visibility under direct sunlight is average. Let's talk a little bit about the software. The eLife E5 runs Android 4.2.1 Jelly Bean with Gionee's own custom UI on top. With Gionee's custom UI, you do lose a bit of Android 4.2 functionality like the widgets on lock screen or the daydream mode. You do get a few cool effects like the weather effect that you see right now. The regular Android 4.2 functionality like the double finger pull down to access quick toggles is still available. You get a few extra options like a scheduled airplane mode, scheduled power on and off, some power saving options, and audio profiles. You also get a memory manager. Apart from this is a 2-level UI, which means you do get an app drawer. It is pretty customizable given the fact that you can choose between multiple skins that change the look and feel of the UI. Videos need to be launched from the gallery. The video player is pretty bare bones. It does get the job done though. It managed to play back most of the popular codecs pretty well. As far as audio quality via the internal speaker goes, here, check it out for yourself. We found the audio fairly loud and clear. The music player gives you the regular host of options, the ability to sort your songs via the hits, artists, albums, folders, or run through all songs. You also get the DTS option. We were really impressed with the quality of audio via the included earphones. It was surprisingly good. Turning on the DTS option did enhance the listening experience. Overall, the software experience on the eLife E5 was pretty good. Apps open up quick and everything runs as smooth as it should. Let's move on to the camera now. This is the camera interface that you get with the eLife E5. You can swap between cameras this way. You can zoom in and out. You can also pinch to do that. This brings up a set of options. That's your capture modes: normal, panorama, face beauty, best shot, blah blah blah. You get your capture action, touch shot, gesture shot, smile shot, and so on. Turning your flash on and off, color effects. This is more filters kinda, frames I guess. Yeah, frames. You get scene modes, white balance options, continuous shots, self timer. You can choose different picture sizes. So that's pretty much it. So going back to normal. So let me take a few sample pictures over here. So as far as videos go, again you get the familiar options here: zooming in and out, few options turning on or off flash, color effects, and your settings menu with electronic image stabilization. Let's take a look at a few sample pictures and videos that I shot. The Eli Fi does take great images under brightly lit settings. The images are crisp and the color reproduction is pretty natural. Under low lit settings, the performance is average. While the Eli Fi can shoot 1080p videos, as you can see, the video is not really smooth and comes out a little jerky.